Welcome back, everyone. I got the 806 here, and as you can see, I borrowed some couplers off of the 1086 Peter's tractor. This never had this side on here since I've had it. It had the valve and all that, but it didn't have this on here. It only had this. Well, I'm going to take all of it off. If you watched my last video, I went and took 2 of these that were burnt, sandblasted them, cleaned them up, and rebuilt them, and they're going to go on here. So let's get to it. To get at the fittings decent, you got to take off the seat. There's 4 bolts, give or take how many are left on your tractor, that hold the seat on. Then you can lift the seat off. Mine only had 2. So now you can kind of see what we got going on here. I have to replace this with one of them. It's a little bit of a snug fit past that one. Gonna go take this hose off. There, just enough clearance now. Well, Peter's 1086 can have his coupler back. This is that one where the threads are gone in it. There's still just a tiny little bit of threads in it. Gonna get some nylocks on them. That shouldn't go too far. It doesn't look too bad. Have to clean this up a little bit and squirt some paint on that bare metal. Should work a lot better. There is clearance here on both of them. I had that side on for a while with that other coupler. And I adjusted these a little bit so they all fit real nice in there now. I'll get the seat thrown back on here, and then there's a couple other things I want to get done on here. I would have ran this for a little while yet, but this one's a little bit smoother. My brother thinks it's time that I put some new ones on. Well, I don't have any new ones, but I have these mildly used ones that are a lot better than what I have, so let's get them on there. Dear, you gonna run me off? Or should I run me off?
You can run yourself off.
Dear. He's talking about the jack.
Oh. Huh. No, I don't want to be a widow.
Yeah, you gotta watch out with these things. We got it in park. It's about the only thing on the property that will go that high. There we go. What happened there? Rim's dented in. Looks like we should tighten up the wheel bearing a little too.
I thought you were supposed to go in a star pattern when you take them off.
Well, on wheels, that's more so because of disc brakes and whatnot, so you don't warp them, and it's probably more crucial tightening them. A little bit of safety just in case. Gonna do these one at a time because I don't trust two me-offs on there.
Got me.
Scare ya? If only this tractor was out of the way, I'd have some room here.
Yeah, until you put something else there in its spot.
You always got to be lipping off.
That's why you married me.
Boy, nobody could take that the wrong way, huh?
Yeah, not too bad.
My tire changer leaks a little bit. I think there's a bad valve or something. But beggars can't be choosers. I did pay for this, a lot of money, but when there's only so many that you can find, I wasn't looking for one with this arm, but you know, it's kind of growing on me.
Ready to go tubing?
I'm gonna need a little bigger tube than that. Maybe one from a monster truck?
Whatever.
And besides that, this is being filmed in the wintertime. It's a touch chilly out.
Well, you never know.
Come on.
Pretty soon it'll be like 30 degrees again, so it's like a heat wave.
Yeah.
Was it supposed to flip off?
Apparently I had it good enough.
Oh.
But to answer your question, no.
After I said it, I didn't know if I sounded stupid, so.
Well, here's the problem. This machine is designed around aluminum rims, alloy wheels, whatever you want to call them. This is supposed to avoid scratching. I should really get the aluminum version. It takes a lot more pressure and whatnot. I'm not real concerned about scratching stuff. With these Farmall tractors, they tend to wear one side off, so I'm gonna flip these. Oh, hopefully I didn't puncture this taking it off. And you want to get your valve stem location pulled out there. Screw the nut on. And a lot of these tubes, there is a right and a wrong way to put these on, because the tube is offset one way or another. So if you put them in there backwards, the stem will want to be down here, but you put it up here, it's going to twist it all and mess it up.
It's like you know stuff.
I used to know stuff.
Oh.
I forgot a lot. Old age. Then they make this thing. You screw that on there. That way, just in case when you're goofing around here, the nut gets stripped or pulled or whatever, it doesn't pull your tube in. Because then it might upset you a little bit when you gotta take it all apart just for that. And some tubes don't have a nut like that. They usually do. Nothing to it. Now you're going to want to watch this. That can be hard on the tube. So I'm actually going to lift on the tire a little bit here to try to get that on the right side of it. There we go. Now I can air it up. Seat the beads, let the air back out so the tube can straighten out, and then fill it back up. You know, these tires have more tread on them, but I see some sidewall crackage here. But they'll probably work just fine. Since we got the tire off, this one was a little clunky. I'll pull the cap off and check it out. Hopefully it's nothing serious in here. Sure doesn't look as bad as when I pulled the 1086 cap off. Somebody put a bolt in here. Now why would they do that? Oh man. That's for a cotter pin. Why is it that everything I have somebody messed with? This nut seems like it might be a little wallered out. I don't know if it's getting any tighter. I don't like that at all. That's not good. Okay, let's pretend this never happened now. Just have to remember, don't corner very hard with this tractor. Yeah, I think that looks good, doesn't it? Tappy tap tap. Is it not in the hole?
Probably not, knowing you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Spit on it. It'll go in.
Okay, I want to see how many of you are following along here. What just happened? Put it in the comments. What's the matter here? And then we're going to forget this ever happened. Dear? I'm going to nickname this wheel, hub, the Widowmaker. She's speechless.
I thought that thing was the Widowmaker.
Yeah, but that'll just fall on you. This will roll the tractor on you.
What? That's my biggest fear, is that you're gonna roll the tractor on top of yourself.
It usually only happens once.
Well, yeah, because you ain't gonna live to do it again, redo it.
Actually, brother rolled the tractor on himself. He's still around.
Without a cab?
Yep. 350 with a belly mower.
Did he get hurt?
Not really, I don't think.
Yeah, but you know how our luck is. You'll be like paralyzed if you're still alive, and then I'll have to take care of you.
Well, you said you would.
I guess.
I'll hold you to it. So
That's what you do when you're married, right?
Yeah, so you better be learning stuff when you're out here with me, because I won't be able to do it if I'm paralyzed.
You think I'm gonna be doing this? I'm not gonna be doing this.
I see. Just for you, dear.
Yeah, do it the right way, the way you taught me.
Is that good enough?
No?
Just for the fun of it, I'm going to shoot a little grease in that wheel bearing. Would you look at that fancy adapter there? Get on there. Just got to do that to the other side. Well, I got both the tires on. And this nut on this side was a little loose too. The only good way to fix that is by probably replacing the whole spindle. And yeah, that opens up a little bit more can of worms there. Along with this thing has been welded and braced up, so it might be better just to find a different front axle. We'll see what we can do. For time being, I'll be mindful about wobbling wheels as I'm driving, because might want to stop quick if you see that. Well, I got one more thing I want to take care of on here. I've had this floating around the shop for quite some time. This is a reproduction shift cover. And this is why I want to put that on, because this is a homemade one. Can you give me a different flat screwdriver?
You told me this one.
Yeah. Like a good one?
I don't know what a good one is. Is this a good one?
Doesn't really look like it.
Just bring you the whole drawer. This one?
Was it nice and sharp? And that's better.
Can't win with you.
What? I'm kind of hard on my tools. I play hard with my toys.
Oh, you call them toys now.
Well, that's what you say they are.
They are.
I can think of a lot nicer toys to buy than a whole bunch of junky tools.
Okay.
I would love to have like a side-by-side four-wheeler thingy, you know? Like a Razor or something. Just think, if I didn't want to fix all my own junk, I could probably have bought one of them instead of all these tools.
Toys.
But anybody can go out and buy something like that. It's just a payment.
Then where's my Raptor if that's just a payment?
It's in here in tools.
No.
Weren't you listening?
Yeah, I was listening.
Oh, that looks so much better. Too bad these numbers aren't painted white.
Paint them white then.
That would be a good job for you.
Oh. I wouldn't do it good enough for you.
Okay. Well, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Hey, dear, you want to find some place on the wall to hang that?
It's scrap.
Dear.
Scrap.
That's not very nice. And with that note, I think it's time to go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Join me next time. Take care and God bless. You want to run them?